Travis Scott, we need to talk. Now, I like Travis. Y'all know I like Travis Scott, straight up and all that nonsense or whatever have you. I do. But, hey, as much as I like Travis Scott, as much as I like Days Before Rodeo, I knew this nigga was bundling. He was doing bundles and a half trying to get this shit off, you hear me? I'm not surprised that this shit is going on. So basically, if you don't know exactly what happened, Travis Scott's Days Before Rodeo sees historic drop off in second week on the charts. I'm not fucking surprised, bro. Like we all know, bro. What's this shit called? Like we all know, bro. This shit, they only care about the first week sales, just in America. Now he could have sold whatever he sold everywhere else. They only care about the first week sales in America. So he did that. He did all the bundles, niggas selling t-shirts, vinyls, all this other shit. And then this shit came out. He was trying to beef with Sabrina Claudio to get the number one. He didn't get the number one. He got number two. It was like a grand or two off. And it was whatever. Now that niggas got their shit off and all that, niggas don't give a fuck. I told you, niggas been had this project. Niggas been had this shit. So yeah, I love a vinyl. I love a vinyl. I love me a little t-shirt. I love me a little t-shirt. Because what's the point of me getting this shit again if I already got it? If you was around back then. Now, if you're a newer fan and you don't know Travis Scott's catalog, you probably don't know about Days Before Rodeo because it's not on streaming DSPs. A lot of niggas before the streaming DSPs, if you was trapping out the bandwidth with some other stuff like Napster, LimeWire, and all that other shit, or you was using these mixtape websites, DatPiff, Spinrilla, and that or whatever have you. By the way, it's crazy Spinrilla's gone, man. I had me a little account and shit. Good old times, live mixtapes and all that, bro. So again, and this was a mixtape, like it wasn't properly released as a proper project on an album and all that shit. So of course niggas had the shit. If you know how to get the shit. So yeah, I was saying there like this is an older project. I would believe Sabrina Carpenter. Now, yes, fan bases are different. They could bleed into each other, but fan bases are different. But yes, I would see that, oh, yeah, her newer project and her song has been everywhere. I could see that selling more than his, no disrespect. So yeah, not to see the numbers are down, I'm not fucking surprised at this point. It is what it is. But hey, let's read about it a little bit. So considering how big La Flame is, this is shot. Nigga, this is not. Anyways, I'm gonna just read this shit. Travis Scott has fans in a chokehold at the end of August thanks to the reissuing of Days Before Rodeo. Fans have wanted the 2014 mixtape on streaming for years, and they finally got their wish in August 23. 5 days after its 10-year anniversary, outside of just streaming the project, his followers also came through in the sales department in the first week. It would go on to have the biggest debut for hip-hop, any hip-hop record this year, moving 361 copies. Furthermore, there was some belief that it would go on to reach the top spot on the charts and outperform one of the biggest pop acts at the moment. Sabrina Carpenter's highly anticipated Short and Sweet would barely squeeze the decade-old tape out of the number one spot by 1,000 units, but unfairly in the eyes of his fans and the Cactus Jack label. In fact, both sources claim that there was a miscount. However, there was a complicated mix-up, which you can read about here. Regardless of slightly disappointing final results, the release was a major success in a lot of ways. However, the same cannot be said for this week of Travis Scott's Days Before Rodeo. Days Before Rodeo earns the biggest percent decline for an album remaining on the Billboard 200 this decade, down 94.7% in week 2. 95% is crazy. According to Hip Hop DX, the chart data, DBR has endured the biggest percent decline for an album remaining on the Billboard 200 this decade. Sales are down 94.7%, which is, of course, not good, but also plain surprising. Because of this, the project has plummeted to 30 on the Billboard Hot 200. It makes it even worse when you compare it to the performance of Sabrina Claudio's album in week 2. It stayed at number 1 this time, though with 150 album equivalent units. Nicki Minaj has to be cackling right now. What do you listen, man? The nigga was doing a lot of bundles. He was selling vinyls. He was doing all these things. I'm not surprised. I'm not here to disrespect Travis Scott, but it is an older project. This is a newer project. If you've heard the music before, it's no matter how much you release it. Also, he had alter version. Like, the nigga was doing the most. He was on some French Montana shit. If you don't know French Montana, it was Mac and Cheese 5 or Coke Boys 5, whatever fucking project it was. This nigga had alt versions, alt niggas on songs we've heard, and he was doing the most with this shit. Put out the project, trying to do vinyls as well to get a big first week so the fucking labels could be happy. Like, oh, look at my first week. A lot of the times, bro, this happens for artists. Great first week. Second week, they're not in that fucking same spot. So, bro, you got to give kudos to an artist, also Sabrina Carpenter, an artist that can stay the course and be in the top 10. I'm not even going to just say number one. Can just stay in the top 10 for a long period of time. This is an older project. It's not a newer project with new music. It's a re-release of older music that wasn't on the streaming platform. It is what it is. I wouldn't take it too seriously. I hope Travis Scott doesn't take it too seriously and the label doesn't take it too seriously. They're a little butthurt that they didn't get number one, but it is what it is, bro. Just rock out. It is what it is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I said it in the last video when Nicki was sending Sabrina Carpenter like flowers and shit. Like, bro, Travis, you gotta hold it. When you was going against Nicki and all that bundling bullshit you did, like, bro, you just gotta hold it. And I swear your last album, with Fiend and all that shit, I forgot the name of Utopia, did well. So why the fuck is you tweaking off a little re-release mixtape? Why y'all boys tweaking that? Bro, y'all niggas is too pretentious sometimes. I swear. I understand sales and all that shit, and as an artist, like, again, when you're maybe negotiating your deal and all this other stuff, it comes in part of, oh, how much did you make the label? What was your first week sales? I'm pretty sure that comes to an account of how much money they will give you and all of that. But, like, bro, this is a re-release. It's not new music, bro. Travis Scott, you still lit. Regardless that you're at number 30 now, you still lit. You still doing your thing. You're still a prominent act. You're good at the end of the day. But, yeah, man, we'll see what goes on with this shit. By the way, the fans, y'all was tweaking, bro. That shit was not new music. Y'all was going crazy. But anyways, what do y'all feel? How do y'all feel? Again, like, I get people care about the first week, but again, a lot of artists, bro, second week, they don't do the best. I don't know. Yo, niggas have to talk about that shit more. But anyways. And they're only counting the sales in U.S. Who knows what they did outside of U.S. But, hey. What do y'all think? Like, subscribe. Help your boy out. Help your boy grow. You know what it is. It's K.A. and I'm gone. Slam Zoom. Peace, y'all. Gang. Aye.